Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. So I'm sure most of you, just like me, woke up this fine Friday morning to the birds chirping and the sun shining down and thinking, you know what, 2025, nothing could screw with it. It's off to a great start. And then I made the unfortunate decision of tip-tapping away on the internet and realized we're living in the worst timeline because I was greeted with this. Assassin's Creed Shadows now releases March 20th, 2025. It's been delayed yet again. Dear players, we want to extend our heartfelt thanks to our incredible fans and dedicated teams for your unwavering support since our announcement in September to further refine and polish Assassin's Creed Shadows. Since November, we've been thrilled to share our progress through gameplay overviews, and the overwhelming excitement has truly inspired us. Is that what we're calling it? Each week has brought valuable feedback from our community. While we've already made remarkable strides, we believe a few additional weeks are needed to implement that feedback and ensure an even more ambitious and engaging day one experience. Accordingly, the new release date is March 20th, 2025. We remain committed to delivering a high-quality, immersive experience fostered by ongoing dialogue between our players and our development teams. We know you're eager to learn more about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Not for the reasons you think we want to learn more about Assassin's Creed Shadows. And we're excited to share that more updates will be coming your way very soon. So I saw this and I started to cry a little bit because I am probably in the minority on this game, and I am genuinely very, very excited for it, but not for the reasons you think. No. See, my cynical nature with the gaming industry has only gotten worse as I've gotten older and as I've been constantly let down by games. So I've just kind of learned to not expect anything to be actually what it is being marketed as. In fact, honestly, I look at this more, I look at gaming nowadays as going to see a bad movie. Like, you're going into it and it's not going to be anything great, but you're looking at it more so to just point out and make fun of it while you're there and make your own enjoyment, essentially. I'm basically just looking to, I want to see the slop, essentially. That's the best way I could describe this. I want to see what you were going to release. I don't want you to have more time to it because, hey, just because your company's either going bankrupt or you're looking to sell it and you're trying to make as much money as you can on your last hurrah and recreate as much goodwill as you're attempting to. No. You don't get to do that now after years of neglect and after years of taking advantage of people buying your games. No. Give me the slop. I want to see what you were expecting to get away with. I haven't seen, I recently just heard that as well when I found out that this got delayed, that there was gameplay that recently got released a couple days ago. So I haven't seen the new gameplay at all. I saw the stuff that they last released probably in like November or October. It was last year. It was a couple months ago. So we're going to watch this. I'm sure some of you have probably already seen this as well, but I'm going to watch this and I'm going to see just, are they actually fixing the game or if it's just what I was expecting. I'm still hoping for it to be broken, but let's dive into this. Oh, it just kicks right off into it. All right. Like, I could understand if you were doing this animation and that just immediately threw you into the leap of faith, but it just seems a little over the top to be doing it like that, just to then do that. The reflections there aren't awful. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, at least. The animation, like the idea behind it's cool. Rolls out. Okay. Wall run, grapple the hook. Is every game just implementing a grappling hook now, all of a sudden? I really don't appreciate when games do this. Like, I understand the idea behind it. I just hope that this isn't as prevalent as it has been in other games. Like, for instance, was it the Resident Evil 4 remake? I thought that this was one of the biggest annoyances of the game. Like, yes, even as somebody who has played the game before, so I know for the most part what to do, I do find this kind of annoying because it's just, you can't even say it's a subtle way because it's a color that sticks out like a sore thumb. Don't just point it out to me. Let me figure it out. Or at least give me the option to turn off this coloring idea. I mean, the grappling hook idea overall is pretty cool. I will agree. If there was something like this, most of the time you couldn't go up it, but with the grappling hook now you can. So that's cool. At least it makes the movement seem a little bit more reasonable. Oh, hello. Okay, it's a little blurry because of the motion blur, but I mean, this is this sets a nice scope. It really does. Like, honestly, this is a pretty cool scope, and if this is what we get to work with in the game, fantastic. But one thing I'm noticing is we are 1 minute and 4 seconds in, and I've seen how many different clips? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've seen 5 different clips. So it's basically 1 every 12 seconds. There's a lot of cutting happening here. I feel like most of these things that they're showing off, they should have been showing off in one run.
Why would someone be over here?
So we don't get any combat with that. Just jumps around them. Okay, so this is something that I've had, or an opinion I've had since we found out that, or at least we're showing off a little bit of Yusuke's gameplay overall. What confuses the hell out of me with this right here is nothing about this feels like this is Assassin's Creed. Like, at all. So why is it in the game? It just kind of makes you wonder why Yusuke as a playable character is in the game. This doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game. I'd rather just play as the other chick. She feels more like an assassin, more like something on par with Assassin's Creed. It's like having David and Goliath almost. He's Goliath, and then the other character is David. Like, he's gigantic, he's a heavy hitter, he's slow, but the other one's is smaller but more nimble and faster. Why do I want to play? Why do I want to play as this? Also, this gameplay, just in general, I don't find this enjoyable. This seems incredible. Oh, hello. Right there. His sword turns blue. So you have a visual identifier whether or not, I'm assuming that's for like blocking or parrying or countering. Well, let me see. Is it a counter? Okay, it's a parry. This just feels incredibly boring. Is that what we can expect? That's so incredibly slow. Just bring back the hold right trigger and press X to counter. Or was it left trigger? I don't know. But just the whole counter attack that you used to have in the Ezio trilogy. Like, just bring that back, honestly. That was so much more cinematic, even though the combat was just, oh, just press a button and you immediately kill them. But you're not supposed to really be in combat except for a few scripted locations. So why not just make it more cinematic? This just feels incredibly, like, this is just slower paced overall. Like, if that's where it left off, and if that's literally all it was, where you just press a button and immediately do that, I'd say that's cool. But adding this, adding literally all of this right before the fight, you're just turning enemies into a sponge just for the sake of adding longevity to a fight. Is this guy wearing a cheese wheel on his head? What is it with all of these games with these kinds of mechanics now trying to go towards a Souls-like fighting style and fighting system where each enemy has a specific kind of attack pattern? You have to learn it, and then you have to dodge it, and then you can go in for your attack. Like, what is it with every single fucking game nowadays doing that? It is so annoying. Okay. I mean, that was cool, but the reason why that was cool was because it just cut to the fucking point. I don't need every single interaction and every single fight I'm in to be this 5-star choreographed fight. Just let me literally do that. But do you slide? Kind of, well, I mean, you get stunned a little bit. Yeah, katana combat on ice, but you hear the ice cracking, but it doesn't show anything else happening with that, which kind of makes you go, because again, a lot of cuts happening here. Okay, so you can kill... Is it something that gets charged up, I wonder? Hold on. Let me see that again. He's got three of these little things down here. Does this go away after he uses it? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like what they're doing is the damage you deal will fill up this meter, and then when you get one of these squares full, you'll be able to perform one of these special attacks. I'm assuming that's what that is indicating. Oh, Jesus. What? What? Why are you attacking the fish? What did they do to you? What, did your coupon expire and they weren't going to give you the 2-for-1 deal? That looks pretty cool. I'm assuming there's a waterfall behind me to my right or something, because it's literally all just in one ear. I mean, that's pretty cool. Dude, like, the flipping is just... Like, it looks cool, but it also just looks so over the top for the sake of being over the top. Like, really? Like, that's cool, but, like, really? Like, 90% of the fucking movement there is just you flipping after every little thing. Like, what? Are you gonna jump over a crack and do a flip? Oh, wait, this is the old stuff again. So they're... Okay, so this is the old... I still love this. The fact that his helmet has literally no snow on it right here. Everything else kind of sort of does and shows it, but this, for whatever reason, doesn't, and I don't understand why. I just find that hilarious. Oh, right here. Snow. No snow. Still no snow. Oh, now she's got snow on her. It's almost like they painted it on. Yeah. It's going to show the door that's not touching the floor right here. That's great. Yeah, okay. I cannot wait for this thing to just release and just dive into it to see just how bad it is and just how bad the gameplay is. To me, every single one of these cuts that they made, I probably should have kept a counter if I was smart to just find out, because realistically, this entire gameplay trailer, before it starts cutting itself off, stopped technically. It was basically a 4-minute gameplay trailer, kind of sort of to show things, showing things off, right? So amongst that entire 4 minutes, I'd probably say there are about 30 different cuts, considering the first minute had 5 to itself. So 30 is being generously low. It probably had 30 to 50 cuts in that entire thing, which kind of just begs the question of what I was saying earlier. Why didn't you just show most of those in one whole clip? You could have done that. You could have shown the grappling up the wall. You could have shown, you know, jumping around and doing the flips. Like, all of that could have been part of one clip, and then also doing some combat. Why was it all done separately? Kind of makes you wonder, what are they hiding? Overall, like I said, I am incredibly excited for this game because I cannot wait to see this just absolute monstrosity and how much this has been Frankenstein together. But anyways, yeah, let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on this game, and if you're just as excited as I am for this. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.